Peace and grace over your heart, beloved child of God. You are not here by accident. This moment is divine timing. The Spirit of the Lord has drawn you here because there is a word meant to stir your soul and strengthen your faith. Today we are going deep. We are not talking about shallow attraction. We are not talking about infatuation. We are talking about destiny. The kind of love that heaven writes into eternity. The question before us is powerful. Why your soulmate can't get you out of their mind? Why does your name linger in their mind? Why does your presence return to them over and over, no matter what they do? This is not mere coincidence. This is not obsession. This is God's hand. And once you understand the reasons behind it, your perspective on love, healing, and destiny will shift forever. Proverbs 20:27 declares, "The spirit of man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all his innermost parts." Your soulmate's spirit has found your light, and their spirit cannot let you go. Stay with me until the end of this teaching, because I am going to reveal 7 deep, strategic, and scripture-backed reasons your soulmate cannot erase you from their heart. And each reason is not just about theme, it's about you stepping into healing, alignment, and preparation. Beloved, if you've been wrestling with doubt, if you've been asking, am I imagining this connection? If you've been questioning whether what you feel is real, this message will give you clarity and peace. Before we go further, take a moment right now, tap that subscribe button, and turn the bell on. Not just because it helps this channel grow, but because it ensures you stay connected to the words God is sending to your life. Every teaching here is designed to build you up, heal you, and prepare you for the love God has ordained for you. And when you subscribe, you are saying yes to heaven's encouragement flowing into your life consistently. I promise you this, if you stay through this full message, you will leave with deeper faith, greater confidence, and a renewed sense of being loved, not only by your soulmate, but by God Himself. So let's begin. Number 1. Because the Spirit recognizes what the flesh has not yet seen. Beloved, the first reason your soulmate can't get you out of their mindis. The Spirit always sees what the eyes have not yet fully recognized. Proverbs 20:27 reminds us again, the spirit of man is the lamp of the Lord. That means their inner being has already seen you in the light of God, before they fully understand with their mind, before they can even explain with words, their spirit knows. This is why your presence lingers in their thoughts. It's not because of something small you did. It's not because of appearance alone. It's because their soul has identified you as the one heaven has aligned with them. They may try to ignore it. They may try to silence it. They may even tell themselves, it's just in my imagination. But no matter what they do, the recognition keeps returning. Why? Because when spirit recognizes spirit, there is no erasing it. It is written into the eternal memory of the soul. Think about how Jesus recognized Nathanael in John 1:48. Before they ever met, he said, "I saw you while you were still under the fig tree." In the same way, your soulmate's spirit sees you even before their mind fully accepts it. Beloved, this is why they think of you when they wake up. This is why your image rises in their heart when they try to focus elsewhere. Their inner being is testifying, this one belongs to you. And you need to hear this clearly. You are not imagining their pull toward you. You are not fabricating it in your head. It is spiritual recognition at work. So when they feel restless without knowing why, when they catch themselves thinking of you in the middle of the day, when their heart longs for you without explanation, it is because their spirit is bearing witness to your presence, Romans 8:16 says, "The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children." If the Spirit can testify identity, then the Spirit can also testify connection. This is why they can't let you go, because their spirit already knows the truth, and the truth cannot be silenced. Number 2, because prayer has attached your name to their heart, beloved. The second reason your soulmate can't get you out of their mind is because your name has already been tied to their prayers. Understand this: when someone prays in sincerity, heaven listens. When they prayed for love, when they whispered in the secret place, "Lord, send me the one," God wrote your name into the answer. And once God has aligned a prayer with a promise, there is no erasing it. This is why their mind drifts back to you, because when they pray, your face rises before them. When they speak to God, your presence hovers close. Song of Solomon 3:2-4 says, "I have found the one whom my soul loves." Their soul knows it even before their logic agrees. Their prayer has summoned you into their spiritual memory, and God has confirmed it over and over. Beloved, this is why distractions don't satisfy them. This is why even other connections leave them empty, because their prayer was not answered with anyone, it was answered with you. And listen carefully. Every time they think of you, heaven is echoing back their own prayer. It is God saying, "See, this is the one you asked for." This is why their mind returns to you in the quiet. This is why even in sleep, their dreams are colored by your presence. Prayer has made you unforgettable. Philippians 4:6 tells us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Your soulmate did that. They petitioned heaven. They requested love, and God's answer was to tie their request to your spirit. Beloved, this is why the thoughts won't fade, because prayers don't return void, because heaven always responds. They may not even realize it yet, but their prayer has placed you in their heart permanently. That is why, no matter how much they resist, your presence rises again. It is not random, it is answered prayer in motion. Number 3, because divine timing is preparing their spirit, beloved. The third reason your soulmate can't get you out of their mind is because God is preparing them in His timing. Sometimes they are not yet ready to hold you in the natural, but heaven allows thoughts of you to remain in their heart as preparation. It is holy pressure, a reminder that they must align, grow, and mature before you arrive. This is why they think of you in their decisions. This is why they imagine you when considering their future, because every thought of you is shaping them. Romans 12:2 says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." That is exactly what is happening in them. Each time you rise in their spirit, their mind is renewed. They are pushed to become the version of themselves that can love you well. This is not just about romance. This is about refinement. Every time they think of you, they are confronted with their need to grow. They think, "Am I ready to be faithful?" They think, "Am I prepared to carry this responsibility?" And those questions drive transformation. Beloved, your soulmate may not even recognize what is happening. They may call it distraction. They may call it daydreaming. But what is really happening is divine preparation. 1 Peter 1:13 says, "Prepare your minds for action. Be sober-minded. Set your hope fully on the grace to be brought to you." God is preparing their mind for action. He is sobering their choices. He is aligning their spirit with grace. So when they cannot shake you from their thoughts, it is not a corset. Is God shaping them into the one who can stand beside you in covenant love? beloved. This is why it feels unshakable. Because heaven is not letting them escape. Because their preparation depends on it. Number 4. Because covenant cannot be forgotten, beloved. The 4th reason they can't get you out of their mind is because covenant never fades. Ecclesiastes 4:12 says, "A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken." When God ties a cord between you, them, and himself, that cord cannot unravel. This is why your image rises in their spirit. Because heaven has already sealed covenant, even if you have not yet spoken vows in the natural. Their soul feels tied. To you, their spirit knows it is bound. Think of Ruth and Boaz. Even before their union was formalized, God had already tied their covenant. That is why Ruth's presence kept pulling Boaz's attention. That is why Boaz could not ignore what God had sealed, beloved. Your soulmate may not yet know why you stay in their thoughts. But the truth is that covenant love cannot be erased. It is deeper than attraction. It is stronger than distraction. It is God-breathed. Jeremiah 31:3 declares, "I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness." That everlasting love is woven into your covenant, and their spirit feels it daily. This is why when they try to silence the thoughts, it doesn't work. Because covenant cannot be silenced. Because God himself tied it, beloved. Every memory they replay, every detail of you that lingers in their heart is covenant testifying. Heaven whispers, "This one is yours," and they cannot ignore it. Number 5. Because love refines, not just excites, beloved. The 5th reason your soulmate can't get you out of their mind is because true love refines. Too many think love is only excitement, butterflies, and passion. But the kind of love heaven ordains is different. It sharpens, it matures, it sanctifies. Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Your presence in their thoughts sharpens them. Every time they think of you, they become more patient. Every time they think of you, they become more disciplined. Every time they think of you, they draw closer to God. Beloved, this is why your soulmate cannot escape your memory. Because your presence is their refining fire. It is making them stronger. It is pushing them higher. It is shaping them into the one who can love you rightly and listen carefully. This refining does not always feel comfortable. Sometimes they will resist it. Sometimes they will run from it. But no matter what, they return. Because love is not just romance, it is transformation, beloved. Your thoughts in their mind are not there to torment them. They are there to prepare them, and that is why they linger. Number 6. Because destiny always demands attention. Beloved, the 6th reason they can't get you out of their mind is because destiny never stays quiet. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your soulmate's future is already tied to you, and that is why destiny keeps stirring their memory. They cannot picture tomorrow without you appearing in it. When they think of family, you are there. When they think of joy, your laughter is there. When they think of peace, your presence is there. Beloved, this is why other paths feel wrong to them. This is why other faces fade quickly. Because destiny has already chosen you, and destiny always demands attention. It does not whisper quietly, it pulls loudly. That is why they cannot move on. That is why they cannot silence the thought. Because destiny is unshakable. Beloved, their thoughts of you are prophecy in action. Each time you rise in their mind, it is the future testifying, "This is the way." Isaiah 32:21 says, "You will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. That voice is why they think of you daily, because destiny is calling them toward you. Number 7, because heaven will not let them forget, beloved. The final reason your soulmate can't get you out of their mind is simple yet profound. Heaven will not let them forget. Isaiah 49:16 says, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." If God engraves his children on his hands, do you think he would allow your soulmate to erase you from their spirit? Never, beloved. Angels whisper your name to them in the night. The Spirit places your image in their heart during the day. Everywhere they turn, there you are. It is not coincidence. It is not obsession. It is alignment. This is why even when they resist, the thought grows stronger. This is why even when they try to forget, heaven brings you back. Because heaven has tied you to their destiny, and heaven does not break its word. Beloved, let this truth sink in. They cannot stop thinking of you because God will not let them. Because your love glorifies him. Because your union is part of his eternal plan. Beloved, now you see it clearly. Your soulmate can't get you out of their mind for reasons far greater than human understanding. It is not mere chance. It is not fleeting emotion. It is the Spirit of God at work. Their thoughts of you are not random. They are recognition. They are covenant. They are prayer answered. They are destiny speaking. 7 reasons have been laid before you. Their Spirit has recognized you. Their prayers have attached your name. Divine timing is shaping them. Covenant is pulling them. Love is refining them. Destiny is demanding attention. And heaven will not let them forget. Beloved, this is the weight of true connection. This is why you must not doubt what God has placed in your spirit. This is why you must not settle for counterfeits. This is why you must trust his timing. Because what God has joined together, no man can separate. Mark 10:9. So what do you do while they think of you? While heaven prepares them, while destiny shapes your path, you wait in faith. You prepare your own heart. You walk in obedience. And you keep your spirit aligned with God's will. Do not chase. Do not beg. Do not force. Stand in the truth that if heaven has sealed it, no power on earth can erase it. Now, beloved, if this message spoke to you, if it touched your soul, if you felt confirmation rising inside as the word was released, then I invite you, subscribe to this channel right now, not simply as a gesture, not simply to follow, but as a declaration of faith, as a way of saying, yes, Lord, I receive your word. Yes, Lord, I am preparing for the love you have ordained for me. And when you subscribe, turn the bell on because there are more teachings coming, each one designed to strengthen your walk, to heal your heart, and to prepare you for divine love. Beloved, do not leave empty. Leave filled. Leave with faith. Leave with hope. Your soulmate can't get you out of their mind because God himself has written your love story. And no force in hell can erase what heaven has ordained. So hold fast, stay faithful, and remember, destiny cannot be denied. Amen.